It's Destiny Timothy here, and today we are going to be reviewing the book on money, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Yeah. The fourth lesson from the video is taxes and corporations. To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. I do not understand everything he said in that part of the video. Taxes, corporations, and everything. I don't really understand it. But I know they told me like taxes once when I was like they told me taxes once when I was uh um damn. They told me taxes once when I was uh um damn. When I was in secondary school. Yeah, like what 4 years ago. It's crazy that I was secondary school 4 years ago. So taxes, I know there's value added tax. I know there was a time that recharge cards. When was the last time I had one? There was a time that recharge cards were no longer 100 naira. There was always 10 naira added on top, so it was 110 naira for a recharge card. And then even what's it called? There's this other thing. I don't know if it was gala or something, but there was like an extra amount added on top. Even juice as well. Fanta, Coke, Pepsi, Sprite. There was like was it 17 naira or 15 naira? There was an amount added on top it at first, and then after a while, it was taken away, and that's value added tax. Okay, that's basically where you're paid extra for what you're buying. It's like the government carrying stuff from you. I hope I'm not doing my economics teacher back in secondary school like Mr. Patrick. If you're seeing this video by any chance, I am so sorry. Let's look it up. What is uh value added tax? Value added tax is a consumption tax placed on a good or service at every stage of its production and distribution. Although collected by businesses throughout the supply chain, it's ultimately paid by the final consumer. The total tax is paid incrementally at every step, based on the value added at the stage from raw materials to final retail. Businesses act as tax collectors for the government. They charge their customers output VAT on their sale. They pay input VAT on their purchase and supplies. They remit differences between their output and input VAT to the government. This credit mechanism ensures that tax is not compounded and is only paid on the value they add. The final customer pays the total accumulated VAT on the retail price and cannot claim a tax credit. Imagine a 10% VAT added on a candy bar. Like I said, imagine a 10% VAT added on a candy bar. Remember when I said something about them adding extra 10 naira to 100 naira recharge cards? Okay, so yeah, that's that. I feel so smart. So shout out to Google. Google collab. So that's that about tax. And he went on to talk about how there's an illusion that taxes were made to punish the rich. But the truth is the rich pay less tax. I need to stop that. The level of brain rot in this video is abnormal. There's an nah. The level of brain rot in this video is abnormal. So yeah, the poor pays more tax, the rich pays less, and that's because of corporations. Hmm. I just do that after complaining about the level of brain rot. So there's the Robin Hood theory, which is terrible, by the way, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. But no, in reality, it's the other way around. It's taking from the poor and giving to the poor back, or taking from the other way around means it's taking from the poor and giving to the rich. I don't know if you remember corrupt stock trending on TikTok. It was this corrupt stock when they're like, oh, there's a 30 million naira budget or 30 billion naira budget for new roads, and then you just see it changes and it's like, oh, do you mean a new car for me and the boys? So it's like when you and the boys get when one of your bros becomes president and there's 30 billion naira for new roads, but deep down that just means you're like getting matching G wagons. It's crazy. So yeah, that's just what they talked about. The government charges corporations less way less than they charge individuals. So the rich use corporations to escape tax.